Welcome to the Java Cafe, Java fam. Good morning.
You mean you don't trust the police?
Welcome to the Java Cafe, Java fam.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Taking it back a little bit to our, it was like second or third track. It is Wednesday, June 15th, 2022. And getting about back up on a week of getting the date right. We are in for a quick shot all this week due to the fact that I am joining King Boston for the Embrace Ideas festival that is taking place. And today, interestingly so, we're at the ICA. And so we're also going to be at the ICA next Thursday at 5 p.m. So already opening up with a few plugs or whatever, but make sure you go and register because the Boston Wild Black group, they're now aware of our president and founder, Sheena Collier, who is going to be one of the speakers. And so let me just go over that real quick. Well, first, let me go in and say good morning. Kind of all over the place this morning. Dow Drumright, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Good to see you. Pastor Marion, good morning. It is hump day. Good to see you in the room. Nikki, good morning, sis. Good to see you in the room as well. Mama Java, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Tara, good morning. Good to see you in the room as well. Naraki, great to see you, beautiful. And glad you got connected with Kamar to get the information about the ball. Also, I see Tasha, good morning. Good to see you in the room. And also props. Wait for what? I'm wearing my t-shirt. Or are you saying wait because the green, because I got a green screen, the green is not showing. So yeah, but props is in the room this morning. Y'all say what's up to him. Good to see you in the room as always, sir. Tay, good morning. Good to see you in the room as well. Is that your mama or your sister in the picture with you? All right, Bev, go ahead with that long hair. I'm sorry, y'all. What did he say? Leave the space and we'll have a red bullet. Whatever. Let me get some music tuned back in here. All right, there we go. So it is We Need to Know Wednesday, but we have a quick shot today so I can get over to the ICA. But let's go. And as I was saying, let you guys know who the panelists are. Also, our DJ. We have at 5 p.m. the Afterwork Social. So from 5 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. there's an Afterwork Social networking. There'll be refreshments available. There will be a cash, I believe, bar open as well. But our panelists, and I'm telling you this, we're going to talk about wellness and access to the seaport. And you all know I love walking by the water, being by the water, and we need access to that. And when we go in these spaces, we need to feel comfortable and like we belong there. Somebody say amen in the comments. And so Dr. Joe Betancourt, who is not a stranger to the Java Cafe, I heard the MGH team is coming deep, so y'all go and register quickly. Also, as mentioned before, we have the CEO and founder of Boston Wild Black and also the Collier Connection. Sheena Collier will be with us as she's often curating spaces, Black spaces for folks to be in and feel comfortable. Also, James Morton, the president of the Boston YMCA, will be with us. And my friend and sister, Reverend Mariama White Hammond, who is the city of Boston's chief of climate change, will be with us as well. And so we're going to have a good time from 5 to 6:30. And then 6:30, we're going to have the panel for about an hour. And then at 7:30, the ICA is going to be open and available to you till about 9 p.m. So it's going to be an awesome time next week. the 23rd. So please make sure that you plan to be there. But I got there by talking about the fact that we will be with the Embrace Ideas Festival today at the ICA. Don't forget, you can go and register. Let me get this together here. You can go and register for tomorrow and Friday for free by using the code KB, capital KBJ, lowercase AVA, and register there for free. The next 2 days are going to talk about truth and equity. Today, they're talking about sustaining the arts. And so Pro Black is going to be there. Sheen is going to be there as well. And also, I believe it's Mr. Williams, who is, hold on. I can't get it up now. But the designer of the Embrace monument that is going in Boston Common in January, got to meet him last night and talk with him for a couple of seconds. Definitely a good brother. So don't forget, go ahead and register for next Thursday, and also consider coming out tomorrow and Friday for the Embrace Festival. All right, I see something in here going on with props. Here we go. Leave the space. I ain't messing with him. All right. Who else did I get? Everybody. Sister Debbie, good morning. Good to see you in the room. And also Sister Soraya. Sharon Cornelius. Where did I see? Oh, there she goes. Sharon Cornelius. Good to see you in the room this morning, as always. I don't know what to do with props sometimes. Lord Jesus. Heidi, do you know Dr. Basola Oka, I always mess up her name. I did not see that. And shout out to her. She's been on here a few times. We probably need to get her back on, because between monkeypox and COVID, and also we heard that the pediatric vaccination, I believe, is getting approved. I heard something half asleep this morning on the news. So these are some of the things we need to know. Let me ask you real quick, as we're getting ready to do some show changes and revamp and do some things, and moving to the 8 o'clock hour Monday. Don't forget, 8 a.m. What are some of the things that you would like for me to discuss? Props, you can't put any comments here. What are some of the things that you all need to know or want to know? Some of the topics that we can discuss. Sister T, Miss T, gone for a few days. And no, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. And props, no, you cannot put comments in about things that we need to know here in the Java Cafe, Monday through Thursday at 9 a.m. That's between me and props. I'll leave that there. Lasagna, good morning. Good to see you in the room. But let's talk about that a little bit. So you all know that at 9 o'clock, you know, I'm a little conservative and want to keep things, you know, it's a 9 o'clock hour. It's a family hour. But we are in the process now. Props just called it and threw me a proposition of doing an after dark when he is here. So we're going to look at that. But we're also getting ready to switch around this space. I told y'all the videographer I'm getting ready to work with, he said, you know, the information is good. Topics are good. You might want to switch the hours, and it looks pandemic. I stuck my middle finger up at him. And so there's a lot. Heidi said at 8 a.m. it will be hard to be in the room. Heidi, we will probably recast at 9 a.m., but just trying to figure it out to make sure that we get, you know, as much engagement out there as possible. Community topics that reach beyond Boston. Okay, props, we can go with that one. I thought he was going to do something else or say something else. Stan Jenkins, good to see you in the room, brother. Good morning. Rena, one of our mother's board. Good to see you in the room. Shady. Good morning, Lasagna. No, sir, I'm messing. Leslie, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Good to see you. Prop said wealth at home ownership. Miss T said Jimmy has restrictions. Props. I'm on one. Miss T, I'm not messing with you. Pastor Marion said, I would like to know what all those brothers that were sworn in with you weeks ago do. So thank you, Pastor Marion. because I've been trying to get my good friend and brother on, and I just said I'm not trying to push for it no more. So we have a couple of things coming up. I know there's a skate party and some other things, policy stuff I believe we're going to get into. There was already the first meeting. I had that I didn't attend that meeting because Quincy had already had me booked to MC the Pride event. And so I'll do my best to keep you up to date wherewith I can, because there's all these ethics with the commissioner. I'm going over that paperwork now. But Pastor Marion, thank you, because now I'll be able to take a screenshot of this and say, hey, folks, I want to know what we're going to do with the commission. All right. So we got wealth. We got y'all put some topics too. Props. Listen, seeing what Props is talking about here is not new to me. He's been getting on me for the past couple of months. Lasagna mentioned it as well. And so I get it. I get it. Let me just keep it real with you all. It is very interesting. Though I have Tate, it just does the schedule. Keys, Rachel is helping me out as best as she can with some content, but some stuff is, we're interactive and some stuff is waiting on me. And then also, I had to kind of transition from putting a lot of energy into, texting and emailing and handling stuff and trying to help the city and all that. And being in that activist space for 39 years, because I count my time as a peer educator in the CAVE program at Bromley Heath at around 11, going over there for food or with Auntie Maria and learning African dance and all that other stuff that she was doing there. It's interesting switching over and Prop said this to me yesterday. Thaddeus said it to me a few weeks ago. Sheena's mentioned it. I'm an entrepreneur that with the activist background. And so all that to say that this transition, and you all know that this space was not something that was sought after. I didn't sit down one day and say, hey, we're going to create Java with Jimmy. It happened and I put a name to it. So anyway, all that to say that I'm in a transition period and a valley of decision period. And both of those are just at 50 years old, quite interesting. And so you all know I keep it very real with you. Hey, Pastor Odom, good to see you in the room, sir. Teresa, this is something that I've wanted to do, and I actually exchanged an email with the sister that I kind of trust, because this NFT, crypto, and all that, there's a lot of scams and stuff going on, so I want to be very particular about who we bring in to talk about that. Lasagna said I gave you a proposal. You did, and I don't remember the full thing. I mean, generally, listen, y'all, this poor brain, and I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Nikki said, let's talk about interest rates going up again. We better hurry. Listen, Heidi said, yes, I'm going to grill at the Juneteenth event for Boston Wild Black NAACP, the Urban League. I forgot who else is a part of that. Yes, I am grilling on Saturday. Props went back and talked about education, grants, and scholarships for youth. All right. So we will do that. Stan said, thank you. 8 a.m. Is 8 a.m. edged in stone. It's a trial period right now. Also, Stan said, talking about ascension. Inbox me about what that means, brother. Actually, no, don't. So let me also say this. Any and everything to do with Java with Jimmy, info at Java with Jimmy. I try to keep, I'm starting to compartmentalize everything, and Java with Jimmy stuff is all in email. So if you have the show ideas along with here, email me and put some context behind them as well. We got to get Pastor Odom in the room so him and Ebony Jenkins can do a duet together. I almost spit out my coffee. That's the thing with Pastor Odom and I. Yes, Lasagna, I'm grilling at Franklin Park for the Juneteenth get together. I'm going to be on the grill for the first shift. Yes. Yep. And I'm bringing, yeah. Heidi said budgeting and finances. And we were doing that at one point with Black Mental Wealth. And yeah, that was, well, I'm going to leave that alone. Okay. I think I'm caught up with all the comments. Props, yes, I do want your email so that way it's in writing and there's some. You got jokes. Pastor Marion, bring some former criminals and see what their thoughts are on going on and what part they can play with the politicians. Okay. I like that, Pastor Marion. JWJ's rise. Whatever, brother. Yes, come out on Saturday. And props, yes, email. Listen, if I ain't gonna say it. Oh, he talk about move away from politics. Politics is, listen, the tenets or the areas of Java with Jimmy are always going to have some level of policy. The importance of knowing policy and politics. We'll talk about faith. We're definitely going to talk about food. We don't do that a lot. I actually have a Chef L, that will be coming on I think we talked about the third week in July. And so she's going to be coming on and talk about healthy eating. You know what, Lasagna and props, y'all not going to mess with me in here today. The two of them have been saying the same thing for a couple of months. It's just a lot to just switch and do all this stuff. And if props was here, it'd be a lot easier. I'll leave that there. All right. Pastor Odom said, where is the event, James? I'm sorry for coming on late. You're all good, Pastor Odom. So the Juneteenth event is over by the Shattuck area, the regular area where they have like it's usually all of Franklin Park. But that area, I believe, is we will be over by the Shattuck from 12 to 7 on Saturday. So Pastor Odom come through, Lasagna come through, props, Nipsey Hussle, not MLK, estate planning and wills. Okay. But listen, because when I saw some of that, I could see a couple folks, not you, Miss T, but a couple folks, hey, that's boring and we don't want to, and also I'm learning that just because someone knows, and I'm learning this with your healthy Java, just because someone knows content does not mean, and I texted with Newt about this yesterday, just because someone knows content doesn't mean that their presentation of it is on when they're on screen and virtual, that it's as engaging and bubbly or whatever. And so with some of the subjects, you got to also, and this is the stuff I'm learning, y'all, you also got to match who is presenting the content with how. Because we can talk about wills and finances all day, but if someone is on talking about the 3.2% of the da-da-da-da. And so I'm just being real with y'all about what's been in my head and going on and trying to transition into this. Like we're going to get, a couple of like a couch and lounge chairs and, maybe not this back screen, but actually lights and stuff. Anyway, this is the stuff that's coming. It's just taking a little bit. We are currently living in transition. Let's think for. Ma said, I'll be there. All right, you guys. I'm going to get ready to wrap up because I do have to get over to the ICA, and that's downtown at the seaport. So that's going to take probably a little bit longer. I have to see what gas price. Lasagna said her coming is dependent on what the gas prices are. Listen, I ain't mad. So yeah, this is something nationally that's going on that they're talking about the economy not recouping and a recession and all that other stuff. And so we do need to talk about finances. We need to talk about financial responsibility and accountability, because back in the pandemic, when all that $600 was going out, folks were talking about saving and all of that. And then with things going on the way they are now, and I'm looking at the camera and talking to myself too, but trust me, I got a plan. So I hear Red Bull with props. Lord have mercy. Props, you can come here. Someone used the studio last Friday. You can come here and cast your own Red Bull with props. You need your own logo and all of that. And you need to bring your own green screen because you ain't using mine. No, sir. But I told props he cannot come to Boston. And we need to just have a meetup just for props. A Java with Jimmy and Red Bull collaboration. I don't know. I might fit his schedule. You know, he's here for family. My schedule's crazy because of getting ready for the 23rd. Y'all don't forget the 23rd. Can I just go ahead and put a plug up here again? Go register for the 23rd. Make sure you go and register for the 23rd. Let me put the link in the comments. Hold on. Oh crap! They want to make me sign in. I'm not doing that. It's on the page, but make sure y'all go and register for that. But that week is going to be kind of crazy. But I don't know. We'll see if we can figure something out to get a time. Nobody nobody kicked nobody off on the 23rd. I'm not going to go into detail about that. But whatever. Miss Teresa, if I stop walking, Miss Teresa, I really wish you could come. As many of the Java fam that can be there, because this is kind of monumental, like the world-renowned ICA. Boston Harbor is going to be the backdrop. Like, I'm going there today, and I know I'm going to sit there and just forget about why I'm there and just gazing off about what next Thursday is going to be like. Don't forget, y'all, we got the DJ from 5 to 6:30. And so there's going to be some dancing and some line dancing, and just we talked yesterday. He was like, "Get me your vision." So I do have a vision for that time and for the music and when we're networking and things out there. So 23rd is going to definitely be lit. Pastor Marion is saying, but people are spending money on what they really want. $350 for a ticket to the. Listen. Right there in the corner on that cream couch, I cheer and tarry and call on Jesus for free. Can y'all imagine me at the Celtics game? I'd probably get in trouble because I'd probably want to jump on Damon Green, whatever the heck his name is. Yo, Jaylen Brown paid him back the other night when he tripped up and fell on him. Anyway, I'm not going to get deep into that. Heidi says she'll be at the ICA next Thursday. Dope. Miss Teresa said, I'll send my representatives, Hansel and Gretel. They're not Hansel and Gretel. They're double E's. And yes, Draymond, Pastor Odom, whatever his name is, I want to turn him red from green. Now, let me behave. Draymond. Wait a minute. Draymond. Okay, so what's his name? Y'all know how black folks are. We'll make up a spelling name. What's the name? What's his name? Somebody Google it real quick, Jesus. I'm welcome in the garden, not the IC. Listen, y'all have a wonderful day. We will see you guys tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. GBH. Yes, I'll be on tomorrow because I still get time to get out to GBH on time. We'll see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. While I'm here and wearing this t-shirt, don't forget to go get your Love is Love t-shirt. Yes, I am late with putting the Juneteenth one up, but this is available on the website. So go get yours. And I think that is it. I confirmed next Wednesday, 12 p.m., Michelle Wu, the mayor, will be with us. Next Wednesday, 12 p.m., noon, Mayor Michelle Wu will be back in the Java Cafe. You all have a wonderful day. And, a couple more comments. Hold on. Drake and what's his name, Ma? Wait a minute. Draymond. Ma said so his name this morning has turned from Draymond to Drayton. Oh my God. All right. I'm going to behave next week. There will be strong brew. I'm going to be a good guy. 12 p.m. next Wednesday. So she's coming on at 12 because of her schedule. And they said that they're tired of her coming to Java with Jimmy in the car. They want her like planted somewhere. And so I'm actually going to see what she's doing before. I'm going to attempt to see what she's doing before and what she's doing after. And we may be able to be face to face. something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I got to get through. But what next week is going to be interesting. Oh, I got to look at her name to make sure that I say it right. Hold on. If y'all not on Twitter, but I got to meet Jesus, Lord have mercy. I got to meet Janae Ostersteld yesterday from the Boston Globe. Black female journalist from the Boston Globe that has like a big budget with the Boston Globe to talk about Black joy and all these wonderful Black stories. I'm trying to wipe my phone so I can show y'all the picture. But she's coming in the Java Cafe. I think you can. It's better that way. I don't know. Look. Y'all notifications popping up. Look. Yo. Meeting her yesterday. She walked in. I was like, Janae. She looked up. She was like, Java with Jimmy. Oh my God. I owe you an email. I owe you a couple of conversations. And so that's about to happen. I said that because I might try to get her for next week. So we'll have the mayor. We'll be at the ICA. Props will be here. Next week going to be lit. And then a few days after that, yeah. Self-care time. I'm really out of here. And to you too, Heidi. I'm in the office today. Need to bounce. Lasagna's given the benediction. Nikki has said goodbye as well. And so we will see you guys tomorrow at 9 a.m. And hold on. And also doing this and talking sometimes is confusing as well. But next week we got a full production team. I still can't get over that. All right, I'm off of here before I start rambling. Have a great day, everybody. And we have taken notes of the comments and what you guys want us to talk about. And yeah, remember the 8 a.m. hour starting on Monday. We'll play with it. I'll let you guys know. Maybe a couple of days next week, I'll do both 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. just to see. Because you all that have been faithful to the 9 a.m. for the past 2.5 years, that can't go just up and switch without being sensitive to that. So anyway, I'm off of here now, y'all. Peace.